and Sewing's live stream for Thursday. I had to think for a second. The 16th of June.
Good morning.
I was waiting for it.
So, I feel.
Do you actually feel like you're coming up for air today?
I feel fantastic today. I was dreaming that I was in.
You don't tell them what you were dreaming.
I won't tell you that dream. I had a dream that I was visiting a relative, and it was a traumatic dream. But then I was dreaming that I was in high school. I was dreaming I was in high school. Oh my God.
What was happening?
I was just hanging out with like Violet's friends, my daughter's friends, and I was in high school.
Weird.
Isn't that weird? It's totally weird.
That is like spooky weird.
Yeah.
Don't tell Violet about that. She'll get creeped out by that.
That's creepy.
You're trying to be one of those the cool moms that like is a friend, not a mom.
Oh my God. Is that what my subconscious is telling me? I don't know.
I think that's what your subconscious. I actually feel last night, like as we were leaving, Jeannie's like, "We're making it through the week."
Yeah. I finally like last night I was like, okay, maybe we've gotten through some stuff. The store's still a mess. That's the goal today. Like I needed to catch up on like the most important stuff, and now the store's still a mess, so we're gonna work on that today. And then
I was joking with Jeannie, like she told you guys about the guy
yeah, and he looked at me like he didn't even.
No, I knew exactly what you were talking about.
He didn't even know what I was talking about.
My brain wasn't working on Tuesday. I was thinking about too many things. But like I had that old guy that was like, "Hang in there, son." And then yesterday, which is funny because he looked exhausted too.
He had a booth.
He had a booth. He was unloading from the show. And then we had a customer that came in yesterday that was like, "You survived." And in my head, I'm like, oh my God, we must talk about the quilt show like it's the Bhutan Death March or something.
Yeah. We marched for 100 days with no food. That's how it feels.
It's just a hard couple of weeks.
Yeah, and then we had a good dinner last night. We went out for dinner with Kai, and that was so nice too. Just to spend some time with him, and Violet's coming back on Saturday, so we're excited about that too. And our kids' birthday's tomorrow, so our twins
turned 17 on the 17th.
And yeah, and you know, ours was like we had a difficult time having kids, so just to have, you know, a boy and a girl.
It took a lot of trying.
And our kids were they were conceived on Talbot Street, not in a petri dish. In a petri dish. That's what we tell them. We're like, oh yeah, you were made. We show them the building where they were made too.
So when we had like a talk with the kids about how they were made, not how they were made, but how kids are made. What Kai was like, Kai was like, that sounds awful, and you guys only did it once,
yeah,
and then you had us, right? And then Violet's like, they didn't even have to do that to have us, Kai.
Yeah, because we wanted to tell them about the birds and the bees before they had share.
They had share like the next day.
Yeah,
and I was
so
like,
Patrick,
I'm not allowing a teacher to have this conversation with our kids before we do.
So Patrick had the talk with them.
So many parents told us their kids came home like 1,000-mile stare, like,
Yeah, Kai said that was awful.
That sounds awful.
But it's okay, Violet. They only had to do it once. And then we were like,
and then Violet was like, they didn't even have to do it because we had already told them that they were conceived in a test tube.
Is it a test tube or a petri dish?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Our kids are actually frozen embryo transfers. Isn't that crazy?
They've heard this story.
You're the only one allowed to tell a story multiple
times.
times.
I'm just saying that they've heard it.
I'm just kidding.
That's exactly what you say to me too.
They're frozen embryo transfers, which, I mean, how crazy is
Heather
that?
Mundy's child turns 18 today.
18! Oh, man, but that's even, for me, I think that's going to be even more painful because that means next year, this time, I'm going to go, they just turned 18, and then 2 months later, they're going to be leaving us. I'm going to be so sad.
I'm not.
I'm gonna be so sad.
Although Kai said a bunch of stuff to me in like the last couple months where I was like, I'm not crying. He told me the other week I went mountain biking with him and he was talking about potentially staying in Reno to go to college, and he's like, the cool stuff is, Dad, we can still do all this stuff together. And
okay, so there is a what day is today? Thursday?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's Thursday, ladies. And then they come back. So the class that's going to be tomorrow is going to be, I just love this class. If you didn't get into this class, I don't want you to worry about it because I'm going to do another one. I have another one lined up. I found the pattern. I'm trying to think what it is. Oh, no, you know what I have coming up? I have something really, really cool coming up that I'm going to work on this summer. But this is Sweet Land of Liberty. What are you?
You're like, oh, yeah, forget it.
No, I have something. I have a class right here. Right here. And I worked on it the other...
And I'm working to schedule, are we going to do that event virtually?
Oh, my God.
Brother educator?
We have a really, really, really cool class that there's a brother educator that did this fantastic project. And Patrick's going to be working on setting it all up. So, and we're going to talk to you tomorrow about, an event, because it's part of our question next for Friday. So, but I'm working on a really cool applique class. Will
tomorrow's class be available recorded? It should be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you did sign up for this class, or if you didn't sign up for this class right here, which is the Crab Apple Hill Sweet Land of Liberty pillow, we start with the regular pattern, and this pattern is for hand stitching. So what Michelle's going to do with you is you are going to be cutting all the pieces on Scan and Cut. You can still take this class even if you don't have a Scan and Cut. You're just going to hand cut your pieces, which is what I did on for my sample. But we are starting with this image, which is for hand stitching, and we are taking it into IQ Designer and turning it into a embroidery design. So if the hands don't work like they used to, or if you don't know how to hand stitch, if that is not your thing, then you can do this class. So Michelle will do the part with you where you're going to be putting in and cutting all the pieces, because there are like tons of 1.5-inch squares. The machine, I watched her video because I'm a Scan and Cut girl now. She did it later,
right? Didn't you do something
Well,
later?
I started piecing it, and I wasn't reading the directions, and I didn't press my pieces the way they were supposed to, and I was like, I'm not doing this all over again, because I had them. Michelle gave me the pieces. So I go, I'm going to do it myself on my Scan and Cut, and I'm going to draw the lines and everything.
Did you say it just like that?
Yeah. In my sewing room to myself, I said, Jeet, I'm going to do it. No. Maybe in here I did. So I watched her video, and I was like, ooh, gotta create that draw line. And I did it, and I was like, I felt like...
You're like, why the heck haven't I been doing this all my life?
I mean, there's some things where I think it's going to be more appropriate to just cut it with your ruler and just, But then there's times where the Scan and Cut... Wow, I was like, that was so awesome, because it drew all my sew lines and everything. And So yeah, I did. I cut everything myself, and then in our class, what we're gonna do after you do your class with Michelle, she's gonna show you how to put everything into your machine to have it cut it, and how to prep your fabric, how to scan in the image. Then she's going to turn you over to me. And on Monday, I'm going to be working with Destiny Dream Machine, Altair, Stellar, Meridian, all those girls in a class. And we're going to be working with the image. And on Friday next week, I'm going to be working with the Luminaire and Solaris girls, and we're going to be working with the image. So when I first did this, I did everything all in one color. Everything is just... I did a grayish, and the only thing I did in this sample is I separated out the blanket stitch. So we separated out the blanket stitch, and everything else was just like a running stitch. I cut all small blocks on skin. Very good, Miss Stephanie. Stephanie cuts all the small pieces on her Scan-A-Cut. When I did the class for the first time with the ladies, we worked on this and spent a little bit more time and separated out the colors. So there's the blue thread, there's the green thread, there's the yellow. We're going to do a fill. So if you look at the flagpole, we filled it as well. We separated out the red of the flowers.
I mean, in theory, you could do fills for the colors too, huh?
Yeah, we could have filled it, and you can see I started coloring it. You're going to color it. And we'll start that in class. We did have time to start the coloring. If we don't complete that in class, then you are going to just do that on your own, and that's going to be homework. We didn't complete the very, very top part, but in class, when I do it on Monday and Friday, I hope that we will complete the top part, because I just think it looks better stitched out in all the different colors. I think it just looks really pretty that way. And the other thing we did is we worked with embroidery designs, and using those for we used the embroidery designs to do the quilting and the rest of it. So we did the quilting in the white border parts. It was a really, really, I thought it was a really fun class. Joanne Bell, did you enjoy that? Joanne Bell was like, I like instant gratification. And it did. It's going to take us, that part of the class definitely took us maybe, I think, an hour and a half to do all of that. It'll never replace the look of hand stitching. I think Gail Cram and Diane Reed both did it by hand, and it was absolutely beautiful. But if you're not a hand stitch girl, then you can get the hand stitch look. Apply some line properties, and I'm going to show you how to divide out those colors. I think the end result was really fun.
So let's talk machines just really fast, because Jeannie just mentioned machines. So in the store right now, I have a used Stellar XE1. I also have our show demo Stellar XE1. I have 2 show demos for the Solaris. I have a used Dream Machine coming Saturday. I have a Brother 2200. Like, I've just got a bunch of, normally after the shows, we have a wealth of really nice used machines. And that is certainly the case.
Yeah.
In this scenario.
Yep.
So great time to call.
Yeah.
And if you have, I'll talk to anybody, but specifically for those of you with the Destiny and the Dream Machine, I want your machines.
Give it to us.
Is that from the pigeon?
Yeah.
At the show?
Yeah. Do you like this? That's pigeon poop. Michelle's like, I gotta cut it off. I'll just leave it. I'll trim it when I do. Yeah, I actually, I didn't finish coloring this, but did you see there were 2 pigeons flying around
for all 3 days at the show?
Yeah. So I felt fortunate that was all that happened.
Yes.
And I'm glad it didn't poop on us like during the show. That would have been the worst. Although they say
that's good luck.
Yeah. Who thinks that's good luck? I think that's total a line of crud.
I got pooped on by a seagull once. That was the worst. It smelled so bad.
That's so gross. I remember my kids. We were at a food truck Friday down at Idlewild Park, and they were like, I was sitting with them, and they were this Kai and Violet with their friend Claire, and they're like, "Oh, look at the bird!" And then just pooped right on Kai, like in his hair, not to his shirt. But I've been pooped on by a bird too.
Yeah.
Just on my shirt. So, excellent. And Judy, we have another option for you too. So because that is similar to a machine you have, Judy was the one who won the Brilliant Sewing Machine that we gave away on Tuesday. We have another option for you that may make a better complement to your sewing room. That could be an option.
Yeah, Jeannie was like, could we do this machine instead?
Can I get the recording for the class, for your class for the Stell Air? And you're talking about Monday's class? Are you talking about this when I'm doing the IQ Designer Design Center?
I think she's talking about the actual Stell Air class.
Stell Air, absolutely. Just send me an email, Marlene, because I usually don't go back on the comments from the live feed. So send me an email, and I will send you the recording of that class. So fabric sale. Fabric sale is going to start. You didn't like that. Fabric sale is going to start on tomorrow. Because I'm going to work some magic in this place. So the fabric sale is going to start tomorrow. It's going to be, I had said $9.99, but that doesn't work out with some of the fabric because some of the fabric is like way more expensive, like $17.99. So it's going to be 25% off. All fabric is going to be 25% off starting tomorrow, and we'll do it for a week. Yeah, we'll do it for a week. So come in on Friday, and we still do have an issue with fabric online. We're doing it fabric in the store. What about?
Yeah, it's too tough to do it online.
Yeah,
especially when you factor in shipping, and some of that stuff gets really heavy, and like it's in store only.
In store only. If you ladies are from out of town, you can always call me and I can see what I can do to accommodate. Yeah, we can work something out.
But it's really difficult for us to discount fabric and ship fabric. So, yes, that's the class for the Liberty Pillow.
You were going to... Did I put you in the class on Monday? Just let me know and I'll make sure... I put all the people that were in the other one that didn't make it in. I put it into that Monday class, I think. So, Marlene, let me know. Just send me an email and I'll follow up. Jody, we're super excited to have you join us, and we're excited for you to get your Luminaire too. You're going to have so much fun. So much fun. All right. Can you think of anything else? Good looking? Good looking. Did we tell? Yeah, we told them about that. It's one of the husbands thought I had the hots for you.
Yeah, you do.
After all these years, I still do. Sometimes I look at Patrick and I'm like, look how good looking you are.
Kimberbell $7.15 increases the price $10 and then also adds $14.95.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I don't know why. So, Kim, just select local pickup on that. Select the 109 for shipping and then local pickup, and then it won't add that $14.95. That is a good thing. I'm so glad you mentioned that. Our event is on the 15th, so I'm sure today my Kimberbell rep is going to say how many people do you have attending the event. And remember last time, a bunch of people wanted to do red, white, and barbecue, and I was like, sorry, too bad, so sad, because they haven't had extra kits. Kimberbell has been selling out of their kits for the event. So
I can try to call you today to, I had a reminder to call you once we got up and running, Michelle.
Yeah, if you want to do that harvest event, sign up for it today. If you are from out of town, it's just sign up for the 109, which is it's gonna ship it to you, and select pickup. I know that's like counterintuitive. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It'll get to you. So when we do the events, you're going to get the kit. It will have everything in there except for your thread. Everything should be included. We also put the stabilizer in there. So all of that will be there. And, oh my God, this is so cute. Talk for just a second. I'm going to grab the box.
Talk about being put on the spot. So the... we are about a week out on sewing machines, roughly a week out on vacuums. I've had a lot of people call about our displays. And the funny thing is, if you talk to me at the show, the deals I offered you at the show were better than 40% off.
Yeah.
On a lot of those machines. So a bunch of people called.
We're like, let's move it.
So, so there is the floor model sale going on, but don't worry about just 40%. Just call me and
if you want to pay more, we'll let you. Do you want to pay more, ladies?
I had somebody call from the show that was like, yeah, and after the show, I got, then you announced this 40% off. I'm like, 40% off would be this. So I'll charge you the extra $1,300 if you'd like, but.
Yeah, if you want to give us more money, we have 2 kids going to college. Next year, we'll take it. But if you want a better deal, just keep the deal you have.
Call us.
Yeah, just call us, Okay, ladies. I know it's possible to have death by Kimberbell, because sometimes I think they're going to be killing me. But it is so cute. This is their... Okay, you know how they have bench pillows, they have quilts, and they have...
Death by Kimberbell.
That's what it's going to say on my tombstone. I'm just going to... I'm going to just lay here and just have a tombstone that says...
It'll be like 1970 to... 2036. Too much Kimberbell.
Yeah, it's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me.
I had somebody at the show that was like, I can't do any more Kimberbell.
I can't either. But I'm doing this one because look how cute it is. Okay, yeah. And here, let go. I want to hold it. And
she
it
just
says,
said, hold it and back up.
Oh, you wanted to back up. Back that thing up. Here we go. What? Do we need to talk to HR?
No.
Fire me. Fire me, please.
Now you're not wearing your glasses. You're going to end up costing us so much money because you don't deal with your glasses.
Ladies, did you see I got new glasses? And they fixed these. Remember these were... So number 1.
She's like, welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing.
I know.
My name's Jeannie.
And so they were crooked for like a whole week, and then nobody told me. You ladies didn't even tell me. Were you like, look at Jeannie's glasses?
These aren't her new glasses. So she got new glasses. They fixed them, but it moved her glasses like up, and they're progressive
They give me
lenses.
A headache.
And I'm like, you need to go deal with it because they gave you an extra 2 weeks to deal with it. But those 2 weeks are almost up, and those lenses are expensive. So you need to go.
And then these, I was like, why are these hurting my face? And then Patrick goes, my nose pad are broken off. I'm a mess, ladies. So my nose pad had broken off, so it was like poking, like the metal was like, I didn't even notice. Patrick's like, your thing broke off. Okay, so the kits for these are going to be ready. I mean, this design's not coming out until August. So there's no huge hurry. We'll do a pre-order. Store kits we only do at like 10% off. And we cut them in the store, so they're not going to come in a box and all of that. So, but is this cute? Look at the cacti. And my printer's running out of ink, so it has streaks on it, but it's got the lights on it. So
where do they say y'all and have a cactus?
Texas.
Do they have saguaros in Texas?
I bet they do down near the border. So in Texas, it's so cute. Merry Christmas, y'all, and to all a good night. It is really, really cute. So, so we're cutting those right now. I had to order some more fabric for that. But and we'll do it as a sew along. When? I don't know. Right before it kills me. Right on my it'll be on my deathbed. I'll be in the coffin doing Kimberbell. Oh man, it's so cute though. It is so cute. I was like, I'm not doing any more Kimberbell, and then I saw it. I was like, I'm doing that. Do you feel that way too? So, But in Arizona, do they say y'all?
The saguaro cactus does not grow in Texas.
And you know what? There's cowboys in Arizona too. How about New Mexico?
Yeah, but cowboys don't say y'all. Southerners do.
You know what? Why don't you just stop? Because you're ruining it.
Are the people from Kimberbell? Where are they from?
Utah. Should we edit it?
Should be yeehaw.
It should be
Yeehaw.
yeah.
Y'all.
Do they say yeehaw in Arizona? What do they say
Do you
in
remember
Arizona?
Hee-haw? I loved Hee-haw growing up.
You were too young.
I always watched Hee-haw.
My parents didn't let me watch TV. My dad would just give me Time magazine and tell me I needed to learn more vocabulary. I was so sucky in my house. So bad. I had to focus on my SATs. It was
I read the entire Encyclopedia Britannica.
For fun.
It was good.
Do you remember?
Like a wealth of useless information.
I remember. Do you remember World Book? I loved World Book Encyclopedia.
Maybe they were World Book Encyclopedia.
Those were way better than Britannica because
Britannica was massive.
Yeah, and Patrick remembered every word of it because you'll be sitting there and he'll remember.
See, Myra knows.
What?
There's no yeehaw or y'all in Arizona.
Kim, you did it. I'm sure you did it fine. And
we'll check.
If it double bills.
Grew up hanging with cowboys. Grew up on a horse, hanging with cowboys.
So what was I gonna say? Yeah, if you purchase the Kimberbell event and it double charges you, when I fill the orders, I look at all of that stuff and I return it back.
Wait, what?
I return it back. Don't worry about it. You'll be taken care of. I always look at your ship. Well, I usually catch almost everything you're shipping. So if you're double billed or something happens, I'll take care of it. Because shipping is sucky. I hate shipping. So we try to give back what we can. Thank you for putting that up there. Is there anything else going on that you can think of?
I need to call the people at Kimberbell.
Patrick's going
to let them know.
What are you going to say?
I'm going to be like, your pillow is not geographically accurate.
But it's so cute. Who cares? It's so cute. Yeah, it is that. What they should have had. What would if they had a cowboy and a cactus?
Well, y'all, it should be like an agave or something that grows in the hill country in Texas or something.
Anyhow, ladies.
Maybe a steer, bighorn.
Yeah. You know what? That would have been really cute because you could have wrapped Christmas lights around the steer head too. That would have been
that could have been a longhorn right there.
Yeah. You should get on that. Maybe they can edit the design just for you, make you happy. Okay. Have a great day, ladies. Be creative. Make something absolutely incredible. We will see you
Call
tomorrow.
me about those used machines.
Call about any used machines. We have the biggest deal on the Luminaire right now. Great deals on the Solaris 2. Get a machine so you can take all these fun classes with us. And we will see you tomorrow. On Friday, we do a giveaway. We don't do the actual giveaway, but we do the question. So we have a really important question for you ladies regarding events. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. And see you later.